What up, y'all? Welcome to the final episode of SJU Brawl. Today, we're going over every match on the WrestleMania match card. I'm Oscar Cifuentes.
I'm Oscar Vasquez in the Fondos.
And I'm Anthony Ferrara.
Hey guys, bros, we got a hell of a match card for this year's WrestleMania.
This has 13 matches on the card this year. This is gonna be something else, I'm telling you.
It's gonna be huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
Maybe Donald Trump will have an appearance this year.
Like he did at 23?
Yeah, why not? Reprise a role.
He was supposed to throw out the first pitch this Monday for the Nationals, but he doesn't want to make a public appearances.
I know, what are you gonna do?
Not surprised there, but let's not get into politics. Let's get into wrestling. So let's start with the pre-show.
I like that.
So apparently we now have a six-pack challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Naomi made a huge comeback. I was not expecting that. Were you guys expecting that?
Nobody was
They said
expecting
she was going to be out till after WrestleMania, but
They like to
shocked.
play games.
I was going to say, her music hit. I was like, what is going on right now?
They like to play games like that, though. Like, you know, we don't know when Finn Balor is going to return to WWE
true.
ring. You know, we don't know what he might come up the night after WrestleMania on Monday Night Raw. We're hoping, please come back, please come back, please come back.
Or at least a
before we
week
say
after.
anything,
Yeah.
I got something to say, like when we come up to Seth Rollins and Triple H. Apparently, he was supposed to be the replacement if Seth Rollins couldn't wrestle Triple H at WrestleMania.
Really?
He was going to be the replacement.
Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So let's stick with the six-pack challenge. You got Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Mickie James, Carmella, and now Naomi.
Wow.
Like, I didn't expect, you know, just to be five women like of that caliber in this match. My original prediction was going to go to Becky Lynch, but now that Naomi's back, I see her taking her title back.
My prediction is going to be either Naomi or who's the other one? Let's see. It's either Naomi or Carmella. I would like to have Mickie James. I don't think that's happening, though.
I think it is going to happen. They
But-
didn't bring her back for nothing.
Right.
She's been, for the last couple months, she's been fighting her butt off. She's been...
Well, keep in mind, they also like to bring back people just to for an increase of ratings. I mean, they brought back the Dudley Boys, and they didn't even win their.
They
win
brought
tag team
Goldberg back and he won the Universal title. Come on,
That's
that's
true.
a
That's
51-year-old guy and you're giving him a title to beat the younger generation.
True.
That is very
True.
true. But, you know, it is a good example to have have veterans come back and help out the younger talent.
So you have Naomi.
I have Naomi.
I have Naomi or Mickie James.
I was gonna
Or
say-
Carmella.
I'm gonna
Carmella,
go-
Mickie James, or
My
Naomi.
prediction for that match is going to be Mickie James. Been a big fan of her with the Trish Stratus rivalry. So seeing her back in
Alright.
Women's Championship match, I'm going to go with her.
All right.
And the other,
Now we got the Cruiserweight Championship. Neville going up against Austin
I like
Aries.
this.
A-Double is making his debut at WrestleMania. That's kind of insane, you know.
You know what?
First title match at WrestleMania.
not for nothing, you have two guys fighting for the Cruiserweight title that were never, ever in the Cruiserweight title 4 months prior. Now they're in this match, and it's just, they're about to blow the roof off into place and bring the Cruiserweight back to the,
That's going to be a top
the place
three
where it needs to
match
be.
of WrestleMania this Sunday. The reason why I say that is because Neville went from being a dominant factor in NXT, coming up to the roster and not giving an opportunity. He has made his presence known on the SmackDown and Cruiserweight roster. And having Austin Aries, another dominant factor in NXT, bringing road.
I was gonna say Austin Aries has been dominant everywhere he went, from Ring of Honor to TNA. Now he's in WWE. Now he's making a statement. You know.
Both have dominant submission moves, so we'll
That's
see.
true.
That is true. And I would love to see them if I could ever see them just come up and maybe even fight for the Universal title, even fight for the WWE title.
Well, we'll see
But
what
with
happens.
this,
But
but
I'm
with
praying.
this match, my prediction is going to be Austin Aries.
Austin Aries.
Austin Aries.
It's unanimous.
It is
Austin
unanimous.
Aries. Now, finally, and I'm kind of disappointed at this one. They had the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on the pre-show, which I think is ludicrous, man. It's just, you have such a high-quality match. It should be on the main
Two
card.
years ago, was the Intercontinental Championship match on the pre-show, or was that the first match of the actual?
That was the
That
first
was the first
match.
match. It only seemed like the pre-show because, you know, they were in California. It was broad daylight. So.
That was beautiful, though. But the participants we have for the Andre the Giant Memorial that's a tongue twister. For that Battle Royale, we have Mojo Rawley, Apollo Crews, Big Show, Kurt Hawkins, Braun Strowman, Goldust, R-Truth, Primo, Epico, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn, Fandango, Tyler Breeze, Dolph Ziggler, Rhino, Heath Slater, Jordan and Gable from American Alpha, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, Mark Henry, Sin Cara, Titus O'Neil, Connor and Victor from the Ascension, Kalisto, Aiden English, and Simon Gotch from
SmackDown.
What's their names? I forgot. Simon Gotch.
The Vaudevilles.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Write them better scripts. I would remember.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I was reading and they're saying Braun Strowman is going to win this match.
I wouldn't mind that.
Have a big push right after that.
I was going
match.
to say, like, they kind of failed with his push, you know, back at Survivor Series.
I mean, him and Roman Reigns had one good match out of the rivalry, but I feel like him winning the trophy and having a big push into the next pay-per-view and having a shot at the Universal title, give it to the guy. The guy's dominant. He's big. I mean, his mic skills need a couple of work, but I have Braun Strowman winning this Sunday.
He needs an achievement under his belt, and he's the only former Wyatt family member that doesn't have it. Both the Wyatts have tag team. I'm sorry, wait, do they? No.
No. Let's put it this way: Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, they're former NXT tag team champions.
Okay.
They coming up on the main roster. Luke Harper's a former Intercontinental champion. Eric Rowan has no accolades on the main roster.
Did they ever win the championship, tag team championship?
No.
They did. They won the SmackDown.
Let me finish. Yeah, Luke Harper and Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt under the Freebird rule were SmackDown tag team champions, and now Bray Wyatt is the current WWE champion.
Are you finished?
Yes. And speaking of Bray Wyatt, we got Bray Wyatt, him going against Randy Orton for the WWE Championship.
This is a match that I did not see coming, but honestly, they went on a roller coaster with this just to make sure, like, oh, this happens or whatever. But, you know, now that it's back into effect, especially with Randy Orton winning the Royal Rumble, I'm happy with it. I wish it was Luke Harper versus Bray Wyatt because that would be something. That would be a brand new presence.
A triple threat would have been nice, too.
Yeah. The whole Wyatt family fights for that.
Well, if they wanted the whole Wyatt family, I'd say make it that fatal five-way. You know, Orton, Wyatt, Rowan, Harper,
The whole most recent Wyatt family.
Bring the spirit of Sister Abigail into the match. I don't care.
Out of nowhere, you just see people dropping like pew, pew, pew.
But
She's
for
just
the
a
past
ghost.
couple of weeks, these two guys, both veterans, they've put in the best promos I've ever seen leading up to a championship match.
I've never seen a house destruction go so well since Randy Orton was fighting Triple H when Triple H busted through Randy's house and threw him through his window.
And
That
the last
was
thing Randy
funny.
did burn was Undertaker's casket in that casket match. I don't forgive it.
Yes,
Can't forget
that is true.
So yeah,
We need a good casket match from him.
that's true. But you know, going forward, Goldberg, Lesnar, Universal Championship.
They're not messing this up this
They
time.
can't afford to mess.
They're not
this
going
up.
to.
Before we talk more about this, who you guys having winning that WWE championship?
I have Lesnar. I have Lesnar. I don't think
I think
Goldberg's
he meant
system.
the Wyatt
Orton match.
Oh,
I have Wyatt.
I have Wyatt.
Wyatt.
It's unanimous. I don't think Randy Orton needs
But
it.
yeah.
I think Randy's in that match just to help him.
Yeah, I was gonna
honestly.
say Randy's already what, a 13, 12-time champion.
12,
Like,
yeah.
He's
And this is-
35 years old, coming to the
he's
end
already
of
got
his
so
career.
many accolades under his belt. Let Wyatt have this one.
Okay, yeah.
And now we're back to the part-time old guys.
Now we're doing Lesnar versus Goldberg.
Lesnar versus Goldberg 3. So
You know,
Oh,
with Paul Heyman has always been just a delight just to have in a match, in a promo, in a feud,
I was
with
gonna say,
everything.
Paul Heyman can cut a promo pretty well.
Paul Heyman's been writing SmackDown since 2002. I think he can handle his promos by now, putting
But
over
to be
any
honest with
match.
you, the lead-up wasn't where it's supposed to be. You just have Goldberg spear Lesnar. Just have the guys fight it out. That's what you want to see, not just some guy spearing the guy constantly.
That's
But
what
if
it's
it-
going to be, though.
But I guess like they're just trying to, you know, keep in mind that like Goldberg is still as dominant as ever. So
They're planting a seed, and I like the seed that they're planting.
I honestly don't think the match is going to be less than a minute. I actually think this is going to be a 15-minute match, and I feel like Lesnar is going to dominate in this match. Both are going to have their straws. You're going to see a couple of jackhammers, a couple of spears, but Lesnar's going to hit Goldberg with 4 F5s this Sunday.
4 F5.
4?
4.
I wish I could make a bet on that with you, but I ain't got
30 and 30 German suplexes.
No, that's too much. I'd say 19, 18.
Yeah, I was gonna say no more than like 25 at least.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, you know, even when Lesnar faced Cena at SummerSlam, it was 16 and 2 F5s, and he won the championship. But you know,
Next is the match that makes my hair turn gray,
Oh,
and I'm
man.
only 20 years old.
you got the Dead Man, the Undertaker, going against the big dog Roman Reigns.
Who? Who? Who?
I know you hear boos, but I'm saying Roman Reigns.
You know what? I kept saying it. We've been saying for the past couple episodes. Roman Reigns needs to turn heel in order for this match to happen.
But I feel like
And after Monday,
I feel like he did after
happened.
Monday's promo because
'Cause
he was saying this is my yard now.
Roman had never done anything before, and I want you to pay close attention. He told Philly, he's like, Philly, you here? you're in my yard. And he called out Philly out of all places. One of the most crucial and brutal crowds that WWE
you know why
has.
he did call them out, right? Because he did win the Royal Rumble in Philly.
And
the
that's number
reaction
2.
he got after
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say he won the Royal Rumble in Philly. He won the WWE Championship in Philly.
That was also going to be my number 2. Philly crowd with the Royal Rumble didn't like him. Philly crowd when he won the WWE Championship though, they liked him. Then they hated him again.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster with him
it's
too.
normal. Roman Reigns has his good days, his bad days. He's not a good guy, he's not a bad guy, but he's certainly not the guy.
He's just a boring guy.
So who's taking this?
Honestly, if Roman Reigns has a lot of heel tactics up his sleeve, I wouldn't mind him taking it. Even though I would love to say Undertaker.
I would love to say this. Kane interferes with the match and helps his brother, and the both retire into the sunset. So I'm having Undertaker, and this is going to be his last and final match ever with the WWE.
That's like Jericho and Mickey Rourke. You forgot Jericho won that match because he got his lights knocked out by Mickey.
No, that was right after the match.
Yeah,
right.
He went against the Dragon.
He went against Ricky the Dragon
Flair,
Steamboat.
and
No,
Roddy
he didn't go
Piper.
against Flair. It was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Roddy Piper, and Jimmy Superfly Snuka. It's sad. 2 out of the 3 of them are gone. That's horrible.
But anyway, my prediction for this, I can go either way. If Roman wins, he has to remain heel. But if Taker wins this has to be his last match.
Exactly.
I feel like Roman Reigns is going to go off the roofs. Like, he's going to say, I got screwed by the Authority again. That's it. I'm done with everybody.
I don't think the Authority's going to have anything to do with
Kane
this.
used to be on the Authority. Don't forget that.
Yeah, that is true. But I think Kane's far from that now.
Yeah, I was going to say. But speaking of the Authority, you got Triple H going against Seth Rollins in a non-sanctioned match. Gentlemen, you know what non-sanctioned means. It means no matter what happens,
You can't
it doesn't even count. It's almost as if the match never happened.
If I could sum it up in one word, hell. Literally though, it's hell. This has been a match, like I said, and numerous times. This match has been nothing. This feud is nothing more than a roller coaster. Seth Rollins is gonna fight. He gets hurt. They don't know if he's gonna do it. He don't know. He knows. Then he hurts himself again. It's good.
As much as how old he is, Triple H can still put a hell of a match on.
Yo,
No, he can. And he's getting better and
agree
better
with you on
each
that one.
time.
I
The way
don't
he
like
looks.
him in the suit, but like as a fighter, I appreciate and respect all the work he's done throughout his career.
Like he puts on hell of good matches when he steps in the ring. You look at last year against Roman Reigns. Yeah, it was kind of a bore, but he put on a hell of a performance. The year before that against Sting, he did a phenomenal job. At 30 with Daniel Bryan, oh my God, he blew the roof off them.
He's not losing it. He's not
There's
slowing
two
down
matches
anytime
where
soon.
like friends stabbed each other in the back. Like Seth Rollins was like, "You gave me agreement. I leave my friends and I stab him right in the back. I'll do anything you tell me to. You screwed me in the back. You were
Right.
snaking the grass. You came back and then you stabbed me in the back again.
So-
So this is my promise to say, I'm going to screw you over this time, buddy."
So who do you think's gonna take this?
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins?
I'm gonna give it to Triple H.
Really?
Yep.
You're gonna be the tiebreaker. Well, you're not even a tiebreaker. You're just gonna be the odd one out.
The odd one.
Wow. Okay. All right. What do we got next?
We got Shane O'Mac against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Of course, we couldn't get away from the McMahon Helmsley faction.
But a couple weeks ago, we were all not favoring this match, but the two of them put on great promos.
Yeah,
in
they
the
put on a
past.
great promo they signed the contract. Shane said, "You're a good performer. We gave you opportunities, but now what's going on?"
AJ had one job to do to make this match a go. And the one thing that he did is get very aggressive and make sure that this match becomes a lot more personal. And that's exactly what he did. He took Shane, he threw him through windows, he just assaulted him, he beat the living hell out of him. Exactly.
But
That
the
was
sad
Jinx.
thing about this match, I feel like within 5 to 10 minutes of the match, Shane's gonna be another
Yeah,
death
that's good.
finish.
That's where I get concerned because like Shane's quick. He's got good moves. He's got good footwork.
Like last
But,
year
like,
at WrestleMania, him and Undertaker were done within 10 minutes. And then when he got speared by Roman Reigns in that Survivor Series match, he pulled his back out.
yeah, that brought a lot.
The
of
only thing
concern.
Shane has is speed, and that's matched up with AJ. AJ's got everything else on him. That's why I'm going to give it to AJ.
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 All right.
Now, fatal four-way elimination match for the Raw Women's Championship. You got Bayley, Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and Nia Jax.
The only thing I'm saying right now is Charlotte is not keeping it. Charlotte's not getting it back.
Charlotte's not getting it.
Bayley
have-
might lose it.
I just have advice for Bayley. Watch your back and don't trust anybody. They're gonna stab you in the back, and that's why Sasha is gonna pin you first,
And you're gonna
But
be out.
Nia Jax is going to win this match.
I have my money on Nia Jax.
I
for
gotta
this.
give it to Nia Jax.
Okay. Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens, the former
Former
best
best
friends,
friends.
now fatal enemies for the U.S. title. Thank God they didn't make the United States title irrelevant. They put it on Jericho for a reason.
And that's actually a good way to go for them to go. You know,
Kevin
best friends,
Owens-
bitter enemies. Now it's for a championship.
Kevin
so-
Owens is the best heel in this company.
And, he,
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
Jericho
yeah.
is helping him out right now. So I don't know, honestly. I don't want to give it away, take it away from Jericho with this being maybe his last WrestleMania match, but I'm going to give it to Owens.
I'm going to go with Kevin Owens.
I'm gonna keep it
Mania.
on Chris Jericho. I'm gonna keep it on Chris Jericho. So
Okay.
And-
Being odd one out again.
yeah.
John Cena and Nikki Bella.
against the Miz and Maurice.
I'm telling you right now, it's Cena.
Can we skip this one?
One,
Honestly,
2, 3. Cena and Nikki.
Nikki.
Okay.
I'm going with Miz and Maurice.
I wish.
Now he's the odd one out.
Dean Ambrose
Ambrose-
versus Baron
Okay,
Corbin.
even though I'm wearing Dean Ambrose right now, I got to give this one to Baron Corbin. He deserves this title opportunity, and also he deserves this championship. He won the Memorial Battle Royal last year, and he's made a huge come up since then. So it's about time that he got a championship.
I go either way with this match, but if Baron Corbin does it, it will help him. Because they're both really good performers.
As much as I love Dean, I'm going with Baron with this one.
Final match.
You got Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the current Raw Tag Team Champions, going up against Enzo and Cass and Cesaro and Sheamus in a triple threat ladder match.
I'm Enzo and Cass. I don't even have to say it.
Yeah, Enzo
I don't
and
even
Cass.
have to explain myself.
Well, let's say this. When was the last time we had a triple threat ladder match?
WrestleMania
WrestleMania
21.
In Hollywood, baby. But we're in Orlando. I'm sorry, I'm stealing this from Oscar, but we discussed this before.
Is
But
it
Oscar-
21?
21.
It is. You're right.
Oscar, do you mind if I say this?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The Hardy Boys have been rumored to be signing a contract with WWE, and their final match is before WrestleMania on April 1st. Ring of Honor. They're going to lose it to the Bullet Club, and they're going to sign their contracts on WrestleMania. The lights are going to go out, and the Hardy Boys are going to have the championship. I'm going with the Hardy Boys. I don't care
I
if
love
they're
it.
not in this
I
match.
love it. I love it. Wow.
Let's all keep that in mind. We would all agree that if that happens, the Hardys would win, right?
I'm losing my mind.
So,
But we want the broken Hardys, not the extreme
yeah.
Hardys.
We
But
want
in
the
case-
broken.
But in case they don't do this and they mess it all up, who are you giving this to?
I've given Enzo and Cass.
Enzo and Cass.
Enzo and Cass.
Wow. This has been such a season.
Yeah.
We want to thank you guys so much for staying with us. We've had a lot of fun. We hope you guys did too.
We enjoyed every minute of it. We enjoyed calling these matches. We enjoyed giving you our predictions for every moment of
We
this.
love you guys. Thank you for your support and watching our videos every single week. We hopefully look back to being here next semester. But you can visit us this Sunday at 5 o'clock in the DAC Coffee House for our live screening of WrestleMania 33.
April 2nd.
Don't miss out. Well, for the final time, I'm Oscar Cifuentes,
I'm Barasque Vaxino Fondos.
And I'm Anthony Ferrara.
and this has been
Jay?
You Brawl!